the coordination will be already time on target.
Your Honor, may I explain time on target in the police
No,
parlance?
I understand what it is. The police which is under him is about to conduct a vital and possibly extremely risky operation. The men literally walked into a trap. There was nowhere they could go because their escape routes were fully covered already by the gunfire of the enemy. They fought under the run out of bullets. Nang naubos ang bala nila, all the MILF and the BIFF did was to go there and shoot them individually one by one. That is a violation, a direct and brutal violation of the Geneva Conventions of War. That is why we call this a massacre, not an encounter. This is not an encounter. It was a massacre. 44 men are dead and you're all pointing fingers to the sub commander.
I am held accountable of the operation. That's why I resigned, Your Honor.
The thing is 44 Filipinos are dead. They will never live again. We'll never see them again. They fought heroically. These 44 are heroes of the country.
Seven police commissioned officers and 37 police non-commissioned officers were killed for a total of 44 SAF troopers killed in action. In honor of the 44 heroes and the 15 wounded, the Board of Inquiry is committed to complete its task of finding out what happened. We will give justice to our SAF heroes by seeking the truth. Magandang araw po sa inyo. Maraming salamat po.
During that fateful day, when OPLAN Exodus was launched against a Jemaah Islamiyah International terrorist named Zulkifli bin Hin, also known as Marwan, and we call him Mike 1, the main effort, one, composed of the members of the 84th SAC, or Special Action Company, Seaborn, snake in to their target unnoticed. Everybody at the TCP, or Tactical Command Post, was so tense until such time that we received a text message from the operating troops stating, Mike 1, bingo. A joyful moment was felt, knowing that the mission was accomplished. However, during the extraction of troops from the area of operation, they were caught by the breaking of dawn, and they had noticed that enemies from a distance were gathering and establishing positions. I, together with General Napeñas and other staff, were there at the Tactical Command Post and were helping each other out, thinking on how we could extract the troops who were already engaging the enemies. I remember the voice of the radio man of 55th SAC, the main effort too, that was pinned down early in the morning and then keep on asking where the support elements are. He then noticed the swelling armed men around them and now asking for reinforcement as early as 7 o'clock in the morning. The support elements could not get in because 55th SAC was practically surrounded. We did send reinforcement from different approaches but could not penetrate the bulk of the enemies until about 1 p.m. when that voice was nowhere to be heard. There was a radio silence, very long silence. After the battle, I realized that that voice will never be heard again. And no, that voice belonged to Ryan, or Senior Inspector Ryan Pabalinas.
Take your time.
We seek for clear answers from the other party of the peace process. Following, ano ba itong overkill na to na ginawa niyo sa mga tao ko? Ako, hindi ako nakatulog kagabi nung nalaman ko yung medical legal report. Si Inspector Tyros, si Inspector Papalina did not suffer any lethal shots. Nagtinamaan sila sa paa lang. Ganon din yung PNC yung isa. Paano namatayan? Yung isa, binaril nyo sa ulo eh. Buhay na buhay pa yung tao eh. Yung isa, hinuparan nyo ng bulletproof niya eh. Binaril nyo sa katawan niya eh. Yung isa, 9mm sa ulo niya. Nakita niya eh. Ito lang po ang gusto kong tanong eh. Nakita nyo na sakyan eh. Kahit anong violation pa yan, kahit na po sinabi nating walang coordination, etc. Kahit na sabihin pa ho natin sino una nagpaputok. Kausap yan eh, sa usaping pagkatahimikan, peace talks. Bakit niyo tininis yung mga tao? Ito pong mga taong ito ay simple mga tao lang ito eh. Kinuha yung isang kriminal, legal na operasyon. Tatanungin pa ba natin kung legal pa po ba yan? Terorista yan eh, kriminal yan eh. Nagpapasakit, dami ng pinatay niyan eh. Tapos you will blame coordination, bakit to justify the killing of my people? after fully knowing them that they are from SAC, they are from government. Mind you, we're all for peace. Walang ibang magsasalita dito para sa mga tao kundi ako. At magpakatotoo sana tayo rito. Hindi ho po pwedeng laging ganito. I seek answers for my people. So that when I die and when my time comes, that I have to face them, at least I can say something. My men, I tell you, buhay na buhay yan. Hindi nyo man lang pinauwi. Kasama ng kanyang mga anak.
So I'm sorry, I have to ask these hard questions. As I said, no, I'm a fan of the AFP. But yesterday, masyado akong natamaan dun sa statements nyo. So I have to ask you this direct question. Did the AFP, through your command, sacrifice the 44 in order to save the peace process?
No, Your Honor.
No, categorically no.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, then timely sinabi nyo, you had two missions. Contrary yung dalawa. Save the peace process or save the 44. Ang sinabi mo, makipagsuntukan kayo pero itali nyo kamay nyo sa likod nyo. Because you told them not to engage MILF. How can they get out the 44 and the rest who were there if they cannot engage the MILF?
The instruction was to extricate them. And if
How can you extricate without engaging them? Eh pinuputukan sila, nakabaksak na sila.
Yes, Your Honor. There was a firefight among our soldiers and the MIL.
No, your command was not to engage them.
But when we were fired upon, we have to fire back. Your
Then why
Honor.
didn't you give that order from the start? Why didn't you give the order na kung kailangan makipagbakbakan kayo? Why did you have to say do not engage them?
It was the ground commander, sir, who was
No, when I
there.
say you, sir, I'm talking to the officers who made that. You gave the same answer when we talked about the air. You said, kaya nyo hindi pinalipad yung mga helicopters, baka akala kasi ng MI na lumulusob kayo. So what? Your men are there and they're dying, and you're thinking kung anong iisipin ng MILF. Wala kayong helicopters? Na combat helicopters?
We have combat
Oh,
helicopters.
you know how many were in Mindanao?
I think there's about 4.
Oh, isn't it true, sir? Pag pinalipad mo sa aba, makikita mo kaagad saan yung labanan. Even without engaging, you just go higher. Hindi ba totoo? Makikita nyo?
Yes, Your Honor.
O, ba't hindi kayo nagpalipad ng helicopter?
Your Honor, there was no request for helicopter.
So, pag sumisigaw ako ng saklolo, nalulunod ako, kailangan ko pa sabihin sa iyo kung salbabida, vapor, or kung paano mo ako sasaklolohin. Pag sinabi ng pin down ng men and SOS na, kailangan pa sabihin sa iyo specifically kung ano ang kailangan na tulong. Nung na-cut off na sila, dahil hindi na sila makapagsalita para sa sarili nila, hindi kayo makapag-usap operationally. You know, ako, I'm a fan of these things. I'm no expert, but I read all of this. I watch all of the movies there. Halimbawa sa US Army, they have a contingency for every single event. Did you have a contingency for that?
We did not have any contingency because there was no coordination, Your Honor.
Yes. So what if there was no coordination? Nandun na eh.
Wala ngang koordinasyon. Pero saklolo na ang tinawag nito eh. SOS na ito eh. Ano?
The BOI report is littered with telltale signs of a stand-down. Artillery delayed, hindi nag-work for a protocol, 11 a.m. alam na ang grid coordinates pala, hindi pa nag-provide ng support, merong mga helicopter hindi ginamit, ang DRC nandoon na 300 meters or so, withdraw balik sa highway. Mr. Chair, grabe ang data dito that there was an order to stand down. And there's one reason why President Aquino should be made to account for this is precisely because he has control of the operations. In fact, he has control of the operations. As mentioned kanina, precisely he should be held to account for this. If there's one more reason, the SAF troopers were condemned to die as early as 7 a.m. because there was no support forthcoming. And for me, that is not only the fault of President Aquino merely because he allowed a suspended general to supervise the operation, but because he also ordered a stand down. Mr. Chair, maraming salamat, sir.
All I ask right now is justice. Not only for my husband was brutally killed, but for everyone who fought and fell. For the grieving wives, just like me, let us be strong. for our children. Because behind every brave soft troopers is a strong wife. Behind every brave soft troopers is a strong wife. To our President, we seek for your help to attain justice. Please, Sir President, please help us.
Is it worth it? One international terrorist equivalent to 44 soft troopers? I'm sure if you will ask them, it is worth it. And we live by our motto, Tagaligtas. To the soft troopers, let us not quit. Let us not give up. Let us continue the fight. My only request for the 44 gallant men of SAF, tulungan po natin sila. Let us take care, help, and protect their families. Let us also take care and protect the Special Action Force. Sabi ni General Peñas, SAF is an organization where good men gather and are always ready to serve God, country, people, and organization. Before I bid adieu to these 44 brave men, I would like to cite a quote. Siguro nabasa nyo na dyan sa likod. That will encourage their beloved families, friends, and fellow comrades. And I quote, "While you enjoy the laughter of family and friends, the safety and comfort of your homes, there are men and women who sacrifice time, effort, and their very lives in the fulfillment of their jobs and duties to give you normalcy. These are the men and women in the Special Action Force, dedicated officers, dedicated troopers who know how to die."
Every man and woman in uniform know the three constants of combat. And these are victory, defeat, and death. It is only a matter of who claims victory and who suffers defeat. But almost always, both sides suffer death. Such is our life in the pursuit of peace, and in keeping true to our sworn duty of enforcing the law. We live with this knowledge every moment of our uniform lives. We do not claim to be fearless. We only do our best to stand courageous each time we face a daunting task. Today, we say goodbye to 44 courageous Special Action Force operators. They are not only our good friends, not only our good partners, but also our good buddies. To us, your brother in arms, you will never be just a number. You will always be our comrades. We know your names, we know your faces, and we will never forget the times we fought side by side. We will never forget the times we shared good jokes and light moments. We have shared the challenges. We have shared victories. And now, we, your brothers and your loved ones gathered here, will be sharing the pain of your loss. No, we will not aim to forget just so we can escape the pain. Rather, we will live remembering and learning from the lives you have led, the courage you have shown, and most especially, the honor of your death. It is goodbye for now. Rest in peace. We shall be mourning, we shall grieve, but in time, by keeping the faith, like a true special action force operator, by skills and virtue, we will once again triumph. Sa ating mga kasamahan na ngayon nakahimlay, isang mapayapang paglalakbay